Hey, what's up, Law players? Hope you're all doing alright. As I have said before, the first reason why we need to learn DSS is for performing Law's bread and butter combos. If you haven't seen the video I made about how to DSS out of ws4 free or the shell in spin kicks, I strongly recommend that you first see that video before you try doing what's coming up next. So the second reason why you need to learn DSS is for pressure. Learning how to DSS off while standing 4 will elevate your Law's pressure game into a whole nother level. In this video, we're going to learn how to DSS after loss while standing 4. The while standing 4 into DSS transition puts Law at a frame advantage of +6 on block. This makes the DSS moves come out earlier than the opponent can do their own moves. Like for example, you can frame trap people with stuff like while standing 4 into DSS1 and while standing 4 into DSS2. I will be talking more about these DSS options later in another video, but for now let's just focus on the execution. So the way you want to approach while standing 4 into DSS is by first learning how to do DFS or drag and fake step off it. To do DFS off while standing 4, the back forward input needs to be done before the kick even hits. If you do this right, then you should be able to see Law enter DFS after the while standing 4. The next step, as you may have guessed it by now, requires you to press another forward while in DFS to enter DSS. So I suggest to spend a good amount of minutes in practicing this. Remember that you can press the forward at any time during DFS, but the tricky part is timing it correctly to enter DSS as early as possible. If you get better with this, try pressing 2 along with that same forward. This will let you do forward +2 out of DSS. So try practicing this over and over until you get good with it. Note that I'm making you practice this because forward +2 is the fastest move that could be done out of DSS. This will greatly help timing the other moves with forward inputs. Once you get better with this, try doing other DSS moves that have forward inputs. Like for example, try doing while standing 4 into DSS forward +1. Or while standing 4 into DSS forward 1 +2 the power crush. Also, try doing a legend kick and a dragon cannon. It's completely up to you what move you want to try out. Now for the next part, it's time to do the DSS moves without the forward inputs such as DSS1 and DSS2. But to get started with this, I recommend doing while standing 4 into DSS1. This is because DSS1 is the fastest DSS move that doesn't have a forward input. So to do this, enter the DSS shimmy pose by doing while standing 4 and then back forward forward. And then quickly press 1 after letting go of the forward. Note that the goal is to make the punch come out fast enough that it hides the DSS shimmy. So keep on practicing this until you get good with it. Next is to try other DSS moves without a forward input. Try doing while standing 4 into DSS2. And while standing 4 into DSS3 +4/4. The difficult step is making sure that these moves come out as early as possible. First, set the opponent action number 1 to stand and action number 2 to guard all. As you can see, mine's already set. And next, set player attacks to counter hit. Okay, so now try while standing 4 into DSS2. If you make the DSS2 come out early enough, then it will combo after the while standing 4 hits. As you can see, the DSS2 becomes guaranteed if the while standing 4 lands as a counter hit. So now that you're good with while standing 4 into DSS2, try doing 3 +4/4 from while standing 4. Note that the DSS2 and 3 +4 come out roughly at the same speed, which is 14 frames. Which makes a 3 +4/4 combo after landing a counter hit while standing 4 into DSS. What makes this good is that it gives Law an 11 frame counter hit launcher from crouch, which is a lot safer to use. Using this is a lot safer than using down plus 2-3 and while standing 4-3, which are both 11 frame counter hit launchers. This is because both are launch punishable on block. With while standing 4 into DSS 3+4-4, you can try and confirm the counter hit by seeing while standing 4 into 3+4 connecting. And only then we could do the last hit, which is 4. If this gets blocked, then Law is only at -12. And there's also a chance that the opponent may not try to punish because of the last hit. This is why Law's while standing 4 is a very powerful counter hit tool when done with DSS. But at the wall, it's preferable to do while standing 4 into DSS2 instead, because the DSS2 will wall splat if the while standing 4 lands as a counter hit. Another thing to note is that you can make the while standing 4 into DSS forward +1 into a counter hit combo, but this is very hard to do as it takes a good amount of execution for the DSS forward +1 to connect. You can practice this if you want a more damaging mid wall splat option, but the DSS2 option is the easier, more practical one to do. I know I already mentioned this in the beginning part of this video, but I'll just remind you guys again. If you make them block the while standing 4, and then if they like to press buttons after that, we can frame trap them with fast DSS moves like DSS1. DSS2, and also DSS 3+4-4 because it comes out as fast as DSS2. Now for the last part of this video. I just want to share some good setups for counter hit while standing 4. The first setup move is forward 1+2. This puts Law in crouch if you hold down after the forward 1+2 and puts Law at +3 on block, making them not able to interrupt the while standing 4. The next move is down forward 3+4 to banana peel. While being unsafe at -15, this puts Law at +4 on hit, but it does put the opponent at the tip of while standing 4. So they can just simply backdash away to whiff the while standing 4. Next is back turn down 3. Unlike its front facing version down 3+4, this move is +3 on hit. And also down 1. Note that this move is only +1 on hit, so they can interrupt the while standing 4 if they try to do a 10 frame move, but not if they try a move that's slower than 10 frames. Last are down jabs on hit. The 1 version puts Law at +6, and the 2 version puts Law at +7. But it's usually better to apply a mix-up in this situation because of the big frame advantage. Alright guys, so that ends my video about while standing 4 into DSS. If you like what you saw, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel.